Hey guys, I'm coming on to do a weekly message from the Gateway of Light Oracle deck, and I'm also utilizing the Moonology Oracle deck. So I call upon Archangel Gabriel to sit at my throat, and my intention is to be the highest divine channel that I am able to hold at this now moment for your and my highest and best good. And so I love tapping into the energies, but know the collective energies are going to be different for everyone. So take what resonates and let go of anything that does not. And so I'm going to pull from Monday the 5th all the way to the 11th. And I like to kind of read by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I feel like this is more of a Monday, Tuesday. We'll kind of do a transition to Wednesday and see what comes through. But this is Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. I love getting this card. This is about there's going to be opportunities that are opening up for you, and know that contemplation might be at hand. But if you drop into your heart and call upon your guides and angels, and I'm seeing like a unicorn. I'm seeing like that passion. It's like, what have you been creating? What feels good? You know, can you create from love, or are you going to create from survival? It's like creating from your creative, the joy, the inner child, or picking choices when it comes to fear or survival. And this is your choice. There's no wrong way. There is the highest timeline, and instead of getting kind of lost in the details, it's more about surrendering and feel into what feels good for you, what lights you up. How does it feel to go this way? How does it feel when you tap into this? And then as you're doing this, the stellar gateway activation, and the stellar gateway is the top chakra at the top, where you kind of connect into your galactic origins. You connect into the highest energies available. And I'm really seeing like this wisdom, this download. And this is what's really guiding you forward onto your next pathway forward. The Akashic Records is like our book of life. Like our Akashic Records is like a high vibrational space where we can transcend space and time to realign or create whatever we desire. And so it's a crossroads. There's no wrong path. It's like leaning into it, setting intentions, and surrendering into what is. And so it seems like Monday and Tuesday is going to be a pretty big one. And then this is going into Wednesday. It's all coming together. Harmony in the heavens, resolution. And to me, it's like it almost feels kind of chaotic, but it's like illuminating, lighting things up. Like things might feel like you have no control. And like this is about surrendering and know that it's all coming together in the higher realms, and it's coming down. I do feel like the angels are here to support you and like your throat and like the things that you're doing. And know that the obstacles or challenges that you are experiencing, like your soul signed up for this. This is like confirmation with your spirit guides, like the lessons that you brought in or the lessons that you are working through at this time, knowing that it's all coming together. When you surrender, set those intentions. And also, like, I'm kind of feeling like being outside, move your body when you feel a little stagnant, when you feel a little stressed, go for a walk. Kind of just move the body for a short period of time can really help to kind of clear out that energy. And so I feel like the Moonology wants to come in, but I feel like it wants to come in at the end. So I'm going to do Wednesday and Thursday, which is the 7th through the 8th for the weekend. Star being healing codes. Wounds are healed. I feel like it says important information, so this can resonate for some, but it feels like that there's like healing. Like when it comes to this energy, it's all coming together to kind of show you like what's ready to be healed, what's ready to be illuminated. I see like the third eye, and like downloads are coming to you, and it's gonna like help you to understand things at a higher level, so therefore you can take the action steps next. I also see some people in baths, like the detox your mind, body, spirit. It's like kind of showing you where maybe there's limitations in your mind, your emotional, like where it's not matching where you're going, where it's not really in a full alignment. So whatever's not in that full alignment of that highest is going to be brought up to be shown. So therefore it's healed. And then that's when you're bringing in these light codes. That's when you're bringing in this full system upgrade. I feel like a lot of us are going to be receiving energy through our ears, the angels, like our telepathic channels, those thoughts, like to kind of give you those little nudges on like, this would be a good place to go. This is a good, it's different for everyone, but they're going to be giving you those little nudges. I love this. Stargate heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. And this is like for Thursday, Friday, kind of leading into the weekend. It's really helping to shed light and to help kind of loosen the load, I just feel like they're just pouring in so much healing for us to kind of like, a lot of us have been feeling really heavy, or we have a lot of responsibilities. We have life, we have the spiritual journey, we have our jobs, we have kids, like all of these different things. And it's like, as we're being upgraded in our divine like knowledge, and you're receiving these things through your ears, you're receiving support, you're receiving, it's like your guides are carrying you forward to like, so you can feel safe to receive the healing, and like also to just kind of like relief. I can let go, like the worry's gone, I'm surrendering, I know it's coming through, like I no longer have to hold this heaviness on my back, and I'm gonna stand in my power and walk forward with love, knowing that the choices have been made. I've walked through this, and now I'm just surrendering as it's all coming together. And I feel like self-care is going to be really beneficial at this time to really kind of help you regulate your heart, your body. And so this is going to be for Saturday, the 10th and the 11th. How to kind of integrate all of these energies that are coming through. Higher heart activations. Your heart is healed. It's like, I feel like that there's a wound that's going to be addressed in the middle of the week that's going to be healed. It's like a lot of times when we understand the why, or we have that divine information, it's like we can heal instantaneously, or we have the action steps that's going to heal it. I see Archangel Michael. I actually see Archangel Raguel, who's the angel of relationships. And I feel like it's going to be very healing for relationships. It could be relationships with yourself, but kind of when I see him, it's more like bringing balance to relationships that surround you. Resolution of certain relationships. Some people watching this might have had a relationship that is ending or has ended and has been coming up to be resolved, but it feels like it's really going to, you can heal, you can understand that relationship, and then you can let them go. I feel very like family, like mother, father, children also as well, kind of like have that healing. I feel like this deck is complete. And so I'm going to ask the Moonology for a clarifying or like messages that want to come through. Show the world the real you. I feel like this is like a vulnerability, and I feel like that goes with healing the relationship. So if there's like a certain aspect within you, or it's like being vulnerable with yourself, with your guides, with your heart, just like being the true authentic you is like being vulnerable. And like, it's scary to be vulnerable sometimes. It's scary to be vulnerable to ourselves, to what are our needs, what are our desires, what are our wants. And I feel like as you're making these choices and walking through these stargates, you're able to have like your emotional intelligence, and you're able to have like that stabilization to where you've had that healing, it's coming through, you're healing the wounds, and you're able to be vulnerable. And that comes with like fluidity, that comes with heart expansion, that comes with your emotions. Like it feels very light, very fluid, very like you're able to just kind of like have that relief is what I feel. And it's like then you're going to create, you're flowing, you know, you are creating through a higher version of yourself instead of like the past versions of maybe the relationship trauma or certain things. And what it's saying is your hard work is paying off. And so it feels very good. It feels very light. Like the end feels very nurturing. Like maybe at this weekend coming up, if like some self-care, you know, fun things, and knowing that you are worthy, that you're doing the work, and perfectionism is hard to obtain, and there's no such thing as perfectionism. And sometimes patterns that we have can kind of bring that perfectionism picture up, but know that you are worthy of all that you desire. You are worthy of whatever you desire to create. And so I love that message. It just really feels like it's we start off strong, we make those choices, and then in the middle of the week, you know, we're seeing like the trials, the tribulations, the lessons that we're going through, and then there's like a resolution because we're receiving that support from our guides, our angels. We're healing. It's like divine love. Your heart is healing. And then going into the weekend, it's like you're recharging, you're getting that upgrade, and then you're actually able to feel that relief. So just know that this week is going to be a great one. I feel like it's going to be really powerful. It's going to start off Monday, Tuesday. It's like you have all of these things, and as you're choosing what you're walking into, that's when there might be a little bit of chaotic energy, but it's more about surrendering into your heart and knowing that the choice that you made is of the highest and of love. And then you're receiving that support from your guides, and then you're going into the weekend with self-care. You're going into the weekend with resolution. You're going into the weekend with like joy, happiness, and relaxation, if you so choose. So I also feel a dragon coming in to help support you guys. If you work with dragons, I've been working with them as well. And this one feels very earthy. It actually feels like the earth and fire dragon. So if you feel called, I feel like this dragon would be a really good guide to work with. And I send you guys lots of love. Until next time.